is up, Bills Mafia? We have 325 days to go, 272 days. We have 263 days. We have 240 days to go. And we have 198. We have 154 days. We have 97 days to go. We have 86 days to go. We have 55 days to go until the Buffalo Bills win Super Bowl 57.
And now it is time for the only channel dedicated to counting down the days until the Buffalo Bills win Super Bowl 57.
I just don't know if they're going to make it.
What is up, Bills Mafia? We have 22 days to go until the Buffalo Bills win Super Bowl 57. And this channel is going to document every single day leading up to that amazing moment with a video. And I am ready. And I am ready to win this thing. This whole thing. This whole doggone thing. Let's go Buffalo from Bob Marsh. What's up, Bob? My good friend in Florida. Bills Rocky 89 says these Giants are sad. Yes, they are very sad. They might not score a point tonight. Joe says, stupid fumble by the Jags on the 3-yard line, but I'm one step closer to Atlanta next week. Oh, my gosh, that is just crazy. You are going to have a blast. And Joe also says, I hope the Bills are watching this game and realize that it's okay to dominate someone in the playoffs. Pound the Bengals. Yes. I mean, the Eagles are showing everybody how it's done. I mean, they are just, not only are they showing how it's done in terms of, dominating a team, I think they're showing how to get it done on defense. Because from what I can tell, and I don't know, but the Giants can't do a doggone thing in the passing game, and I kind of wonder what type of defense they're employing in this game, because Daniel Jones just has nowhere to go with the ball. The pass rush is getting to him. I mean, I guess the Eagles' defense is just that good, but are they maybe flooding the passing lanes, just keeping him from hitting any of his targets? Not that he has a slew of great receivers, but he can't get the ball to anybody. And that's what I'm saying about tomorrow with the Bills and the Bengals. The Bills just need just a ton of defensive backs. And I'm not saying that's what the Eagles are doing, but I get the impression that they might be. Now, they're getting there with 4 rushers, so that's also really big. But Jeff J-Fay, KC's in the house, says, Chiefs! And then Joe comes back. Your boys were lucky. The Jags puked all over themselves. And Casey comes back. Lots of laugh. I'll take it. Hey, they won, and they won with a hobbled Patrick Mahomes. So that's something we'll talk about here in a second. Mr. Terry Krentz says the Bengals. Just win, baby. A win is a win. So Joe concurs with Jeff Casey, and I agree. A win is a win is a win is a win is a win. As we learned last week against the Dolphins, it's, as they say, there's no style points in the playoffs. Just survive and advance. And the Chiefs look good overall. but that injury to Patrick Mahomes is going to loom large this week when we find out what type of injury he may have. He could not stand on that ankle at all. That was not a little tweak. So he may be slowed down significantly, kind of like he was slowed down in the Super Bowl against the Buccaneers that one 2 years ago. So anyway, just checking out the Giants, see if they can get anything going here in the second half. But, yeah, that injury to Patrick Mahomes is going to be interesting to keep our eyes out on. Well, kiddos, we have hashed this game coming up over and over and over, and kind of we've doubled down on hashing this game out because, of course, the Monday night game, we were all pumped up for that and put a lot of time, effort, and thought into that thing, and then it didn't happen. And now here we are, round 2 with the Dolphins, and we still haven't played a football game. So, yeah, Jeff KC, the X-ray is negative, but according to Patrick Mahomes, now I don't know if the official word is that his X-ray is negative, but he didn't get an MRI, so he may not have a bone break, but that to me looks like it could be a high ankle sprain, and those things, you generally are out like a month with a high ankle sprain. And there goes Saquon Barkley all the way down to the 40. Gosh, doggone it. Too bad that dude didn't go the distance. I wanted the Giants to score some points here. I really wanted Bills Giants in the Super Bowl, but that's not going to happen now. But back to Patrick Mahomes, we're just going to have to wait and see. In fact, I should have pulled up a doctor video. They're online, those athletic trainer doctors that get online and put out the videos to talk about what they think an injury might be, what type of an injury a player might have and what he might be dealing with. I'll have to check that out and look that up. Anyway, we got to get past the Bengals first. We can't be thinking about how the Bills are going to defend Patrick Mahomes with a bum ankle until we get past the Bengals. And we, as a Bills fan base, need to put all of our concentration eggs into that basket for this week. And I'm pretty sure the Bills are going to be locked in on this game. And I really expect, we all expect, finally, that complete game that we've all been waiting for against the Bengals. And then it all depends on, honestly, Leslie Frazier more than Ken Dorsey and what he is going to do to not only stop Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd, Hayden Hurst, but exploit that offensive line that the Bengals have that's banged up. There is no excuse for the Bills to lose tomorrow. No excuse whatsoever. This team, this game, everything that's falling into place for tomorrow is like a silver platter. Everything is on a silver platter for the Bills tomorrow. They got to win. I mean, they got the home game. They've got DeMar Hamlin coming back. They've got a banged-up Bengals offensive line. They have the better team. Forget all that other stuff. They have a better football team. They have the better quarterback. So let's do this. Someone said I'm muted. Am I muted? Bootstraps. Am I muted? Am I muted? Can anybody hear me? Please let me know I'm not muted. Okay, your speaker's not working. Okay, thank goodness. That would be kind of strange. Everybody's sitting there chatting and they can't hear me. All right, so let's get a couple takes from you guys, and then I got a video for you I think is kind of fun. And Bootstraps is in the house. What's up, Bootstraps? And Wows is here. What's up, Wows? I haven't seen you in a little bit. Terry Krent says the ankle is going to swell up. Yeah, like I said, it'll be very interesting to see what happens because you know that dude went into the locker room. He got shot up with a ton of Novocaine, and they just strapped that thing down, and he could not put any weight on that ankle. That was, I hate to say it, but that was sweet to see. That was sweet to see. And I'm sorry, but I don't want a Patrick Mahomes at 100%. No, sir. No, sir. Bob Marsh says, no excuse. You are right, but I think the Bengals are a tough team. They're tough. They're tough. They're going to come out and play. This is not going to be a cakewalk. I do not think this will be a cakewalk, which makes me feel good because most games this season I thought it was going to be a cakewalk, and then it turned into like a tight contest that came down to the wire. So maybe, finally, because I'm wrong every week, now I think it's going to be a tough game, a tight game, a close game, and maybe that means now that it'll be a blowout. As I'm watching the Giants, Daniel Jones rolling, and he runs for first down. Look at the Giants moving the ball. Joe says Bills by 38. I'll take it. I doubt it, but I'll take it. All right. So, you know, we've gone over this and over this and over this and over this and over this. Joe says Elam and Trey and the O-line because they will not have time. Yeah, I got to imagine the Bills DBs are going to have their opportunities tomorrow to snag a few of Burrow's passes and, you know, really do some great stuff. All right, Giants down to the 5. Giants down to the 5. So what are you guys doing for the game? You at home? Going over a friend's house? Going to a bar? Oh, and I like what Joe just said before we move on from that. Henny is no slouch. Absolutely not. Had a 98-yard drive. And when you have Travis Kelce in the lineup, anything can happen with any quarterback. Oh, what are they doing? Oh, nice play. Touchdown. Touchdown, Giants. They get on the board. They get on the board. All right. So I'll be here. I'll be live streaming, of course, having a lot of fun with it. I'm going to try to concentrate on doing a play-by-play by my live stream, but you want to see a maniac. You want to see a guy that is just barely hanging on by a thread mentally. You check this stream out tomorrow. I will be a mess. I had my mind off the game today. My buddy Bob, the one here in Buffalo, came over. The guy that does all the work, the house updates and all the stuff. He's great at installing stuff and doing electricity things, electrical things and whatnot. And he helped me with my bar. We worked some more on the bar, so I thought you might get a little kick out of seeing me bumble through trying to help him. A couple of side notes. My mom was there. My mom loves to pick on me. She loves to show everybody how stupid I am when it comes to certain things. I don't know if you have parents like that, but a little heads up. She's there, and that's what she's dealing with, and I'm, just barely able to help the poor guy out. But we had a lot of fun getting the bar ready for Super Bowl 57. That's what we're doing, baby. Getting the bar ready for Super Bowl 57. So here's a quick highlight video of what we did today.
Bob, how you coming along back there?
What's that?
Hey.
Just watching the game, Steve. Just watching the game.
No, I'm watching the game. I got that under control.
You know what? You watch the game. I'll do the work.
I'll watch the game. You do the work.
We're doing okay.
Thank you, buddy.
Okay.
Sorry, what?
Help me rotate this.
Rotate the brick that's going on the back wall. All right, I'll be right there, Bob.
Thanks for your assistance, Steve. Appreciate the help.
There's my mother. She's helping sweep. This is the brick that's going on the back wall.
Steve, will you get that bottle from under your bar? I see a little green bottle down there.
A bottle?
Yeah, there's a little booze bottle down there.
Oh my gosh, how old is this thing?
Drink it.
Oh, there's stuff in it. That's probably 60 years old. That'll get you real high.
Get the mouse part, Steve. You can barely tell it's a mouse anymore. Really.
What are you doing, Bob?
I'm moving an outlet, Steve, so you have power without having to hang a cord over the wall.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, and now we're starting to make a little progress. Now this thing's starting to look a little bit more like a bar, as Bob has gotten the first board of brick up. Look at the sweat pouring off of this man. What are you doing there, Bob?
I am taking this live outlet
Yeah?
and doing this so I can get it through my pre-cut bowl.
Uh-huh.
Bowl that I just cut, measured and cut on the panel.
Okay.
So I don't bury the outlet like a lot of hacks do.
Okay.
Is this your version of tool pack?
Apparently.
What's happening now?
We're trying to rip the boards for the bar top to
The bar top. But here it is, folks.
So what does the term rip mean?
Here it is, folks. We are starting the bar top.
So he's going to rip the board.
He's going to cut it. He's going to cut it.
Which way?
I don't know. So this is my mom. 53 years of put downs right there. That's the generation
Love
right
it
there.
every minute of it.
That's the generation right there. That's why we're all a mess.
You did.
Hey, Mom! I can do it! I'm not an idiot, Mom! Bill's Mafia, we're getting real close to getting this bar to the point where it's actually looking like a bar. Bob behind me here has done some magic. I keep saying we, but it's really Bob. But check it out. So I'm gonna have this look here where there's a stripe going down the middle, brick wall that we're working on. And remember, your names are going on the bricks. If you bought a brick, put names on the bricks. So I appreciate that. If you want a brick, it's $5. If you want a whole panel, it's $50. Bob Marsh is going to get about 8 of these panels. But yeah, it's looking good. And it looks like the Chiefs are going to beat the Jacksonville Jaguars. But Patrick Mahomes, as I've already talked about, looks like he might be hobbled for the AFC Championship game. So what does that mean if the Bills make it there? We'll find out.
All right, yeah. So we're having fun. Getting that bar ready for the Super Bowl. It's going to be right at that bar. Big party. You're all invited. Every single one of you. Just show up to my house. My wife would just love it. Kind of kidding, but I would love it somehow. We'll definitely be together for the Super Bowl because I'm going to live stream the whole doggone thing, the party. I'm going to have camera angles. It's just going to be stinking awesome. When we see the Buffalo Bills take down, it looks like it's going to be the Philadelphia Eagles. It's looking all right, Joe. It's looking all right. A lot better than what it was, for sure. All right, see, we got a fair amount of newbies in here, or just different people, or some people that I didn't see last night. So I'm going to quickly just give you my predictions again from last night. Sorry, it's a retread, but, here's what I think is going to happen tomorrow, and then we'll wrap up the stream, and then we'll get ready for sleepy sleep so we can be all rested for tomorrow. Here's my predictions one more time for tomorrow's game. It's looking like Isaiah McKenzie will be back in the lineup, so he'll have 4 receptions for 25 yards, and then he'll do a couple end arounds and get about 11 yards. I don't see him being that effective. On the ground, I see Devin Singletary getting 8 rushes for 38 yards and 2 receptions for 9 yards. James Cook will have 4 rushes for 27 yards, and he'll have 1 reception for 22 yards. Through the air, Dawson Knox, 6 catches, 60 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Gabe Davis has a pretty good game, 5 receptions, 70 yards, and he'll get in the end zone. Stephon Diggs, 8 receptions, 77 yards, and he'll get in the end zone. And our boy Josh Allen is going to go 30 for 41, 278 yards. He's going to have 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. But the big thing is he is going to take what the Bengals give him. He'll rush 12 times for almost 100 yards. That's going to be the key factor in this game. And the Bills defense will have some big plays, 5 sacks, 2 interceptions, 2 forced fumbles. It's going to be pretty city. And so my final score for this game, it's going to be a good one. It's going to be close. It's going to be a nail-biter. It's going to make all of us sick to our stomachs, waiting to see if the Bills can pull it out. And they will. My final score of 38-27. All right, there you go. That's my predictions for tomorrow. I'm not exactly sure if Isaiah McKenzie's in the lineup or not, but I think he's going to be. You guys can enlighten me down below. I would love to know that Cole Beasley is going to be playing tomorrow, because I really think that guy is starting to catch his groove and would make a big difference in the game. But either way, it doesn't matter. You guys are calling it in the chat. We're all feeling good. Pretty much all of us are picking about a 38-24, 38-27, 38-28 game. And it just seems like that's the way it should line up. If it's anything other than that, if it's a lot closer than that, I'll be surprised. If it turns into a blowout, I would not be surprised. Oh, we just don't know. We just don't know. We just got to get to that doggone game and get this thing over with so we can move on to Atlanta and be one step away from the doggone Super Bowl. I'll be streaming tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Let's go, Buffalo.
The Bills make me wanna shout. Kick your heels up and shout. Throw your hands up and shout. Throw your head back and shout. Come on now, the Bills are making it happen now. Stand up now, come on and shout. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Say you will.
Shout it right now, baby.
Say you will.
Come on, come on.
Say you will.
Come on and shout. Buffalo's happening now. We're on the move now. The Bills are happening now. They're making it happen now. We got the spirit, a lot of spirit, yeah. We got the spirit. Just watch it happen now. Hey, 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 hey. Let's go Buffalo.
Let's go Buffalo.
Let's go Buffalo.
Let's go Buffalo.
The Bills make me wanna